And we welcome you inside the First National Bank Arena here in Jonesboro as we've got Sun Belt Conference action this afternoon between Arkansas State and Coastal Carolina, the Sun Belt opener for both teams. Rashid Jones, their leading scorer, leading rebounder as well, that brings it across. Jordan Battle to the bucket, and Battle scores it with the right hand over the taller Isaiah Nelson. Back to Jones it goes on the wing over Darian Ford. Will work it to Colin Granger. Granger on the one dribble put up, scores it over Marshall.
You know, that's something you don't see a lot of with Arkansas State. They're actually leading the Sun Belt in rebound and a really good rebounding team this year. You can't afford to give Coastal extra. They're going to make you defend the whole shot clock as it is. You don't want to have to defend longer than that.
Darian Ford on the other end knocks it down from distance. Todd into the free throw line. Todd lost his footing there at the block and will give it out to Joseph Pinion.
Well, you're going to see a lot of that defensively. Majak and Amenhauser.
A good find by Taryn Todd. In midair found a cunning Isaiah Nelson. Just couldn't find playing time early on in the season, but in that Memphis game, he went for 19 points off the bench, was a big reason why they won that game.
Well, same as with Darian Ford. This could be a game where Dominguez can really get himself back going here.
Ford to the bucket, scores it, plus a foul.
When you fade away from big guys, you give them advantage, but if you can get into them, you have the ability to score or get to the free throw line. Ford did a great job with it there. So again, you can't fear the shot block with them. You got to attack them.
Todd, top of the key, goes around the screen from Marshall to get into the lane. Todd drives by the taller defender, hangs up the reverse layup, gets it to go off the window. But him, along with Darian Ford, just due to kind of nagging injuries, have been limited in the last couple of games as the three try for Jones wouldn't go, and the rebound down to Arkansas State. Up ahead, it's Darian Ford on the wing for three, hits.
And then Arkansas State comes down in less than 5 seconds. They get their shot up. So totally different styles here.
Jumper from the elbow is good for Nas Brown. He's on the board for the first time tonight. To your point, A-State is averaging about 16.5 seconds per possession coming into this game. Pinion catches it off the screen. We'll go back to Ford, who gets into the elbow. Out top of the key, Dominguez for three. Hits again. DeAndre Dominguez knocks it down. Taryn Todd along with Terrence Ford, Joseph Pinion, Josh Hill, and DeAndre Dominguez out there for Arkansas State. Been a while since we've seen Josh Hill on the floor. Rashid Jones, Joshua Mio out there for Coastal as the top side three is up and good for Josh Hill.
Every time he gets on the floor, I'm like, he's about ready to have that game. Maybe today's the day, because you can just tell this guy can really shoot it. Going to really be able to stretch defenses down the road.
As Arkansas State will inbound. Red Wolves are 7 of 15 to begin the game. Coastal is 4 of 18 as Pinion steps into a three and hits. Joseph Pinion. Mio into the free throw line against Pinion on the back down. Head fake, back to Battle out of the wing for three, and he knocks it down. Battle with the first make from distance for Coastal Carolina. They were 0 of 5 before that one.
It's a good offensive set. Needed that just to kind of slow things down, slow the pace down.
Hill looking to answer back, and he does. Josh Hill.
Start attacking again. Once you move that 7-footer out of there, attack the rim.
Darian Ford just subbing into the game for Arkansas State. Josh Hill wants another three, and again he hits. Three makes from distance. Ford goes around the Hill screen.
Right back at it again.
Thought about it, off one dribble, will fire again, and again he hits. Ford goes right around the Hill ball screen, finds him again, top of the key for three. Why not another one?
So not only that one, they add a wrinkle into it.
Began his career at Cleveland State before playing the last two at Mizzou. Free throw wouldn't go on the 1-and-1, and the rebound cleared by Joseph Pinion.
Former Arkansas State head coach Dickie Nutt on the staff would have been there with him at Mizzou.
Josh Hill's three wouldn't go, but it's back out to the Red Wolves. Ford, bounce feed inside to Hill, who scores it off the glass. 16 points for Josh Hill.
So as well as they're shooting it, you know, they're getting shots every single possession as well. No turnovers to this point.
Rashid Jones will find Denzel Hines, who goes baseline and gets it to go off glass.
I think he's tired. He's like, that's a lot of minutes. He's going to ice his elbow. He hadn't shot it that many times the whole year.
Hines into the free throw line off a screen. A high arcing jumper is up and good for Denzel Hines.
I like Hines, just watching him on film leading into this game. He's a guy that just does a lot affects the game in a lot of different ways.
Josh Hill with another bucket. That was a tough catch inside. Final 3:20 of the first half. Todd into the free throw line, trying to weave past the defense. Leaves on a lob for Marshall. Couldn't finish, but grabs his own miss, goes back up and puts it in. A minute 35 to go here in the first half. Todd on the back down in the lane. Todd puts it up with the left hand and scores. 20-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Mio into the free throw line, pulls up, wouldn't go. Offensive rebound down to Coastal. And a great pass finds Granger, who gets it to go off glass. A-State appears content to hold for the final shot of the half, leading at 50-22. Cody Head with Rashid Jones a few steps off of him. Pinion back to Head. Down to 8 seconds. Back to Pinion it goes. Puts it up for three. Hits! Joseph Pinion knocks it down from distance to end the first half of play. And what a first half it was for Arkansas State. They lead it 53-22 after one half of basketball here in Jonesboro. He missed the first month or so of the season with an injury. Did not play for A-State until they got to the Bahamas at the end of November, as Pinion catches off the screen and knocks it down from three.
Force him to go off the three-point line.
11 points for Joseph Pinion. That means he's scored in double digits now in 4 straight games, as on the second chance effort, it's Colin Granger. By the way, with that Pinion three, A-State now with 10 makes from distance, their 6th game this year, making double-digit threes. Bounce feed inside to Marshall on the turnaround with the right hand.
Just walks down and gets an easy post up.
Hines on the back down against Nelson. Now Hines will give it off to Colin Granger, and Granger able to score into the lane. Everybody drew in on Hines, and he allowed Granger to get a good look at a bucket.
It's a good little hook, little jump hook by Granger. Nice soft touch.
Todd into the free throw line, weaving through the defense, puts it up with the left hand. How about this stat? 15 of A-State's 20 makes have been assisted on.
You know, and part of that is, again, you know, we hear all the time about assists, and, you know, sometimes it's impacted by Coastal's not the type of team that's going to get out and really pressure you, so there aren't as many opportunities to attack off the dribble, so you're going to have to get a lot of shots off the passes, a lot of where these assists are coming from.
Darian Ford able to score it in the lane as well over Rashid Jones. Darian Ford now into double-digit scoring. He's got 11 points. That's the 6th game this year he's been in double digits, and really had not played much the last couple of games. Had only played 7 combined minutes, but in double digits here, as there's an answer from Denzel Hines.
We saw what Hill did with only 1 made three in the year. Granger was only 1 of 7 from the free throw line on the year. So I know it's got to feel good for him to step up with confidence and knock those 2 down.
Pinion for 3 again, hits, and he'll go to the line for 1 more.
With Pinion, you have to be really careful to open up. Again, you got to stay connected, nose to those numbers, not let him have any space.
Already his 3rd steal in the game. Todd weaving into the free throw line, out of the corner for Nelson. He knocks it down from 3. Why not another one? The 12th make from distance for A-State. Outside Mio with 14-11 to go here in the second half. A-State in control over Coastal in the Sun Belt opener. Battle gets to his spot on the elbow. Fallback jumper is good for Battle. Todd kind of been the do-it-all guy for A-State. Here he is getting downhill, floating it up and knocking it down. Terran Todd, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 blocks. He's done it all for the Red Wolves. Bea on the handoff for Jordan Battle. Battle finds Mio, back to Battle, who will draw the foul, knock down the 3. Jordan Battle in double digits now with 10 points. As the free throw misses and the rebound down to the Dominguez.
Sorry, Kay. Nothing in basketball, in my opinion, tests your communication on the floor than defending flare screens. It has to be a not miss of communicating those things because, again, obviously the flare screen comes from your backside. You don't see it coming.
Josh Hill buries another three. 21 points for Josh Hill.
Who is this guy? Where did he come from?
Mio, top of the key, fires from three with 2 on the shot clock. Wouldn't go. Terrence Ford able to tap it to Darian Ford. What a play by Terrence Ford as he was on the deck. Todd to the bucket. Todd scores it with the left hand. Mio guarded by Todd into the free throw line. Back out to Mula Bea. Battle has Darian Ford in front of him. Has to put it up from 3 and hits again.
Yeah, and again, Battle, he kind of got himself going on the defensive end. You got to love that guy. Stepping up to the challenge. He decided he was going to single-handedly try to lock Pinning up. He's done a good job of that, but he's used that to motivate himself in the offensive end.
Todd answering right back off the screen by Ford. Terran Todd knocks down the three. This is the most points or most threes that they have made against a Division I opponent all year long, and it comes against one of the premier three-point defenses in the country. Mula Bea, top of the key, guarded by Darian Ford. Will give it over right wing to Jordan Battle. Battle has Todd in front of him. Shot clock down to 5. Battle picks up the bounce. 2 on the shot clock and knocks down the jumper from 18 feet away. Here come the Red Wolves. Right wing Todd for 3. Wouldn't go. And Joseph Pinion able to save it from going out, but saves it into Jordan Battle.
Terrence Ford was looking for his 10th assist on that play.
Jones 3. Wouldn't go, but it's tapped up at him by Mula Bea. 79-48 now. Mula Bea looked like it was just trying to tap it out and wound up tapping it in the bucket. Left wing, Hill for another 3, and again he hits. The 6th make from 3 for Josh Hill. So 10 assists for Ford, 24 for Josh Hill. And A-State in front 82-48.
And I don't know how many of those 10 assists were to Hill from Ford, but I would dare to guess 6 or 7 of them. It started off early with the pick and pop.
Arkansas State will have the basketball inbounding out of the media timeout as the lob goes to Nelson and he throws it down. Isaiah Nelson. Rashid Jones guarded by Darian Ford. Mio downhill. Mio to the bucket, wouldn't go, but right there to follow it back up and in is Colin Granger. Goes left wing to Pinion. Pinion lob it up for Marshall. Couldn't get it to go. Gets it back. Wouldn't go. Rebound Pinion, and Pinion on the turnaround leaves it short. Up ahead it's Mio, and Mio has it. Lost to control of it. Stolen by Ford. Ford to Nelson. Nelson with a slam. Isaiah Nelson brings the crowd to their feet with the emphatic one-handed slam.
For them. So again, you know, as a coach, Coach Hodson, you're going to find something, right? That'll be the area they'll have to clean up.
Hines on the turnaround in the lane, able to get it to go with the right hand, making it an 88-54 game. Ford into the free throw line, stops on a dime. Gives to Pinion. Pinion through the contact. Couldn't get it to go, but on the second chance, muscles it back up and in. 19 for Pinion.
Because it's how often do you see guards rebound it, but they can't get it off because of the size. So tipping as opposed to coming down with offensive rebounds. Great job by Pinion to do it. Don't give the defense a chance to recover.
Abraham from the elbow able to knock down the jumper. Brown, Abraham, Battle, Hines, and Majak out there for Coastal. Cody Head into the free throw line to the bucket, scores it with the right hand. Closing in on their 10th win of the year, the most wins before Christmas in program history. As the jumper misses, St. Clair gets the rebound. Butler brings it across, 5-second difference, shot clock to game clock. See the home crowd rise to applaud. It's going to be a big victory for Arkansas State to open up Sun Belt Conference play. St. Clair adds on a deep 3 from the left wing, and the Red Wolves lead it 97-64.
That's why
Brown's 3 wouldn't go.
Why the crowd was on their feet, wasn't it? That's what they wanted.
That's right.
Cap off pretty good performance.
Abraham's three to beat the buzzer is good, so it makes it a 30-point game. And A-State, by the way, was on the number for the best margin of victory in the Sun Belt Conference game before that three, but the Red Wolves, 97 points. That's Josh Hill, our player of the game, joining us this afternoon as he drops 26 points to help lead the Red Wolves to a conference opening win against Coastal Carolina, 97-67, our final this afternoon in Jonesboro.